Alright, you, me, and 4.5 billion years. Speedrun, no skips, no loading screen. Earth starts as a flaming space rock and somehow ends with Facebook, taxes, and Labubus. Let's go. So, 4.6 billion years ago. Nothing. Just space dust. Gravity says, come here. Dust says, fine. Boom. Stars form, including our sun. Leftover crumbs? That's us. Earth starts as a molten ball of lava. Think hell, but with worse real estate prices. It's getting smashed constantly by asteroids. Basically cosmic dodgeball, except Earth is the ball. Then, big moment, a Mars-sized object slams into Earth. Debris flies out and forms the moon, so yes, the moon is basically Earth's accident one-night stand baby. Eventually, Earth chills out. Literally. Surface cools, crust forms. Steam turns into rain, and it rains. For millions of years. Imagine forgetting your umbrella in that. But now we've got oceans, so time for life. Around 3.5 to 4 billion years ago, tiny single-celled organisms appear. No drama, no announcement, just microscopic blobs doing blob things. They eat chemicals, they multiply, they absolutely dominate. Honestly, most successful organisms ever. No meetings, no emails, just vibes. Then one group of bacteria has a genius idea. What if we use sunlight? Photosynthesis is born. They release oxygen as waste, and this is where things get messy, because oxygen, at this time in history, is toxic. So these bacteria basically gas the planet. Mass extinction, not the first one, not the last, but eventually oxygen builds up in the atmosphere, and suddenly, breathing becomes a thing. Huge upgrade. Fast forward a couple billion years. Yeah, we're skipping it. It's late. Deal with it. Cells get more complicated. They team up for multicellular life. It's like evolution discovered teamwork. Then we hit the, you guessed it, Cambrian explosion, about 540 million years ago. And suddenly, everything shows up at once. Eyes, legs, teeth. Creatures that look like sci-fi rejects. Nature basically goes, let's try everything. Some designs stick, some really don't. Looking at you, five-eyed, swimming nightmare shrimp. At this point, everything's in the ocean. Safe, wet, predictable. Then plants decide, let's leave. Bold move, but okay. They colonize the land. They make oxygen, change the atmosphere. Then bugs follow, because of course they do. Then fish evolve legs, because apparently walking is worth it. Now we've got amphibians, half fish, half land explorer, fully confused. Fast forward again, welcome to the age of reptiles. Dinosaurs show up around 230 million years ago, and they take over. Big ones, small ones, fast ones, slow ones, basically every shape imaginable. Nature's most ambitious character creator mode ever. They dominate for over 160 million years. For context, humans have been around for about 300,000 years. Dinosaurs had time to get bored of being dinosaurs. Then, 65 million years ago, you know what's coming. Space says, not so fast. Asteroid hits Earth, massive explosion, dust blocks sunlight, everything collapses. Dinosaurs? Gone. Well, mostly. Birds survive. So technically, pigeons are dinosaurs. Yes, you've been chased by a dinosaur in a car park. And with dinosaurs gone, mammals step up. Small, furry, previously hiding in the shadows, now suddenly in charge. It's like the side characters becoming the main cast. They evolve into all sorts. Whales, bats, elephants, and eventually, us. Humans appear around 300,000 years ago, which, on this timeline, is basically the very last second. We start as hunter-gatherers, simple life, but a hard life. And then someone invents farming, and everything changes. Again, we settle down, build cities, create civilization, also invent stress. The last 10,000 years, we go from huts to pyramids, from pyramids to empires, from empires to arguing about borders. Progress, right? We invent writing, maths, science, and bureaucracy. Truly a mixed bag. Last few hundred years, things go insane. Industrial revolution, machines everywhere. We go from horsepower to horsepower. Electricity, cars, planes, then computers, then the internet. Now you can learn the entire history of Earth while lying in bed. Progress. But here's a twist. We've only been here a tiny fraction of time, and we're already changing the planet. Climate, ecosystems, species disappearing. We're basically fast-forwarding environmental impact. Attention span so short we can't even wait for nature to take its course. Not exactly a proud achievement. Remember how Earth started? Fire, chaos, things crashing into it. Now, still chaos, just with Wi-Fi. So yeah, 4.5 billion years, from dust to dinosaurs to humans arguing in comment sections. And the wildest part? Earth will keep going, long after we're gone. New species, new stories, new weird creatures. Maybe they'll look back at us and think, wow, they had thumbs and still messed it up. Anyway, that's Earth. Pretty eventful for a dusty rock floating through space.